right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachah, Kodash. A double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, who taught us His truth. All right, Shalom to the elect, 144,000 first and foremost, pushing His truth in all sincerity in the four quarters of the earth. Lord willing, we be at that number. Hey, I'm your brother Tabal Yakwana coming at you. All right, with just a real quick one, man. Lord willing, it's edifying. Listening to the Elder Yashawamba, excuse me, he did a lesson on, let me see if I can find it. This is the latest one. News and prophecy, AI and data centers are failing, and so will the NWO. It's a long one, but it's, he pulls out a whole lot of evidence, very recent evidence on these data centers, these people waking up to these data centers and the evils of AI. Again, this devil, he likes to push his confidence in these things through his predictive programming, by way of the media, the movies, all these things. I like to bring up that movie, Annihilation. I mean, you hear it in the title, the pride of this devil. All right. Go ahead and grab this one. Esau Edom, he's a proud man. Psalms 31:20, thou shalt hide them in the secret of thy presence from the pride. Salagi. This is not what I'm looking at. Grab the wrong one. All right. This is Habakkuk 2:5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine. That's philosophies. He likes to push forth a lot of his ideas, his falsehoods into the earth. A lot of his ideas, man, that science so-called, it's constantly failing, man, but people can't pick up on it, man. I just heard today on the radio, just real quick aside, it was talking about how being a picky eater is a very recent thing. It's like a 20th, 21st century thing, man. Before then, children weren't like that. So you got everybody asking, you want to eat this? Would you like to eat that? And no, man, it's a cultural, it's a part of the culture that you just pass down these things, just through how you do things, man, through your everyday happenings, But here we are in Babylon the Great, and you get all of this BS from the science community, medical community about they shouldn't eat this, children shouldn't eat that, and then all of a sudden you get a picky eater, man. Well, that's just likened to a lot of things, a whole lot of things that this devil pushes forth as truth, and it be false as hell, man. And then 5-10 years later, they said, well, back in the 90s, they said this, and we're just finding out through our new revelation and science, and they always give science and technology, the credit when that's the bullshit that fucked it all up in the first place, man. And we're just finding out that was false. But anyways, so he likes to push a lot of BS with confidence, because what the scriptures say, he's He comes out the womb speaking lies, man. All right. All right. So it says he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. He enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. So this is his plan, is to try to grab up all the people, put them all in one big mindset, and so that he can rule over them with complete and utter control with a digital device, and integrate them into his technocracy in this digital world, and have everybody in slavery in a digital system, man. We bring out movies, Lawnmower Man. And that's another part of his left-handed prophecy. Hey, but his shit is gonna fail, man, and that's just going back to the point of this, all the way around. Mulberry's bush, for lack of getting back to Elder Yashwamba's video, News and Prophecy. AI and data centers are failing, and so will the NWO. And just pushes a lot of information in there, man, on how these people are just waking up, seeing how AI is just failing, man. They're having to call back people that they laid off during the pandemic. Come back to work because the AI is not picking up the workload like they thought it would. In the beginning it works, but projecting shit out, it's not holding to par, the standard of the system that's already in place. All right. 1 Timothy 6:20, O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science falsely so called. Right. So, we got to know that these scriptures hold the truth and the correct breakdown of these scriptures, man, which comes from our elder apostles, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar on down to the elder bishops and on down. The tabernacle of David being built right before people's eyes right now. It's a temple built without hands. All right, that third temple. All right, so if you go to it and check it out, like I said, just chock full of information on how Esau's plan. Revelation 12:12. You know it, that he hath but a short time to do what? Produce that NWO. His master plan. Talking about Esau. So yeah, it goes into the glitches and the hitches that this devil is running up against. Now he brought out a point that the Lord is gonna allow him to get certain things off, for prophecy's sake. But the scriptures speak about how he's being let me see if I can grab it. How this devil is being made bare. All right. Make bare the leg. Right. All right. This is Isaiah 47:2, verse 1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust." Dust means confusion. O virgin daughter of Babylon. That's America, Babylon the Great. Virgin daughter, because this place is untouched, man. It's a land of unwalled villages. Like ain't no other place came up against this great city, America, Babylon the Great. It says, sit on the ground. There's no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. Chaldeans were the witches and warlocks of ancient Babylon. All right, so this place is fashioned in the same way. It's patterned after the same way, a lot of witchcraft. right? For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, right? The American dream, everybody wants to come here. It's starting to be revealed that this place has a very nasty and wicked background, all right, and foundation. I mean, you can pretty much start that with the enslavement of the Israelites, man, the northern and the southern kingdom, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right. Verse 2, take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. All right, so that's just going into the uncovering of this whore, man. Make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, making her naked. And it's all over. It's not just us. It's everybody pointing the finger like, what the fuck? Look at this, the AI. Look at these guys that they got in office. Nero 47, which is Trump. All right, we call him Nero because we believe he's Emperor Nero coming back in a reincarnation. All right, it's a biblical fact, reincarnation. Re meaning back, carnation meaning embodiment or in the body. All right, it says, verse 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. Yeah, the shame of, again, enslaving the Lord's chosen people, just being liars and the scum of the earth, man. Talking about these Edomites, starting with their elite bankers, man. All right, it says, I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. Yeah, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yahweh Shai is the only begotten son of Yahweh, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus and Christ. He's going to come back not as a man, but a angelic force in the sky, man, that the world ignorantly calls UFOs, UAPs. Yeah, he's going to come back. This is where they get all these concepts from. You're talking about these small hats that are in Hollywood, Independence Day and all that, right? So the Lord's going to come back and he's going to do just that, man. But they think they're going to fight him and they're going to lose miserably. All right. It says, verse 4, as for our Redeemer, the Lord there in all caps, meaning Yahweh of hosts meaning armies, is his name. That's right. The Lord has a name. It's not just something we're waiting on. It's something that's given to those that have the eyes to see in the last days, which we're in right now, that we're going to use to call upon to be saved out of this place, man. You don't go to the kingdom and then we figure out his name. No, we got to call on. This is how the story goes, man. Okay, in the last days, they're going to remember themselves, as the scriptures say, in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves, and then they're going to call upon my name. All right, through much study and study to show thyself approved. All right, much diligence, and through our leaders. And learning from our teachers, and through the Holy Spirit, man, which was given to us, man. We know the names of the Lord and his only begotten Son, which is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. It says the Holy One of Israel. That's right, man. Israel, man. Yashar Allah, meaning he, Prince, power, man. We even know the Lashawan Kodash, the Holy Tongue, man. So hey, this devil's gonna lose, and it's showing little cracks in his system. But he's gonna throw a Hail Mary, man. He's gonna go all out and go crazy. Lord willing, I was edifying, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua Ba'ashem Kakadash. Shalom to the elect. Shalom.